Right, hi guys. First of all, just appreciate you waiting for this. I know it's taken longer than expected, so please accept my apologies. Right, so just to give you an overview, obviously we're looking down on the site here. So the first thing we do would be to dig out these trenches. These are for our foundation blocks. So the first thing we do is so yeah, these are the foundation blocks which go underneath the walls. So that gives you an idea of the sort of layout. Then once they're in, our next item will be the wall panels. So these are the hemp-filled cassettes from Natural Building Systems. And then following that, we would add our roof members. So these are glulam timbers to span the full width of the studio. And then we add in our roof cassettes as well. So there you go, just to give you an idea of how that. So this is obviously the sort of skeleton of the building. Then after that we would build our shed storage area, space for the window there, and you've got space for window this side, and obviously this is for your doors. And then we just clad this with a bit of OSB. So that's your sort of storage area. You've got 1.2 meters opening there. And then the next thing would be the rigid wood fibre. So this is a denser material, and it helps with acoustic insulation and also solar. So in the summer it helps prevent heat coming through. So it serves a few purposes. So that's that one, and then after that we would add our roof furring strip. So this creates the slope of the roof from front to back. We would also add some extra insulation between these furring strips as well, just to make sure the roof cavity is completely full, to prevent any condensation in the roof. And then these are just battens to carry the cladding, and the roof rubber. So that's one single sheet of rubber with, I think, a 50-year lifespan. Yeah, so that's that. So then you basically your roof, your structure is watertight then. So following that, we would then start putting in our insulation in the floor. So we'd put underneath, we put a damp-proof membrane, and then we put this XPS insulation. So this is 10 centimeters thick, and it's very good in compression. So you can, this is solid. You don't need to then support the floor as well. So then on top of that, this is just chipboard tongue groove. So this would be a sort of floating floor. And then we would add our doors and windows. So that means we're now airtight in there. And after that, we would go with our box profile. So this is, like I think I said, this is these roofing sheets, and they come with a coating, which means they're really durable. They don't need any maintenance, and they come in a variety of colours. So I think that'd be the best option there. And you see what I've done here, I've left an overhang on both sides, but you're still within your boundary there. So the roof overhangs the same on both sides of the building. Then I'm going to add in our roof struts. So this is something I haven't actually done before, but I thought it would work well for this option, because you're having the overhang on the sides, this would just mean you don't have to have as deep a roof, so it kind of allows a bit more light in at the top. Otherwise the roof would come down further, so you'd lose a bit of light there. So then we've got again, a door with a piece of glass in, so you can get a bit more light in there. And our cladding. So I'll provide you some samples for this. I've got a whole box of samples, so I can drop those off to you. But that gives you the idea. And then for the floor, this is purely a sample, but what I'll do, I'll just show you. So this would be with the door open. So you could slide it either fully to the right, fully to the left. So you've got about a 2 meter, what have you got there? 2.4 meter opening when it's fully open. Then moving on to the inside, again, we put more battens. So this is just to take the, so all the cables would run behind here. So then we can put your sockets and any light fixings in the ceiling. So all the cables are kind of concealed. And then these boards, so these would replace plasterboard. Once they're in and they're joined, there'd be no join. So effectively it would be like a fully plastered room. Or I've left off, there would actually be space for your window there, but I've left that off for now, but don't worry about that. Then, and then I've added a gutter at the moment, but we can discuss how you might want to deal with the water off the back. So I think we said we could either do a soak away or potentially a water butt, or potentially we could do a gravel trap behind here and allow the water just to drain naturally off the back, which we've done on previous jobs. So so I hope that gives you an idea. I'm going to provide a few more diagrams and obviously the quote with a breakdown of what's included. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I look forward to hearing from you.